with Mountain View coach Maurice Gravely. First of all, coach, obviously a tough start for you guys. Was Westside, your defense a little better than maybe what you expected?
Well, I mean, it was big and physical. Our guys, we, worked on some things. Really, to be honest, I knew nothing about this team. Never played them before, and just preparation. So we had the best we could prepare for them. Some guys just kind of quit at times, and we got to step it up. When we get punched in the mouth, we can't just lay there. I mean, we got to hop back up and come to the next play. We got to be fighters, warriors. We don't have that yet, and somehow, we got to fix that real fast if we're going to be successful this season.
Do you kind of feel like things snowballed after the fumble on the first possession with snap over Jesse's head? I mean, I think it was a bad snap, and they recovered it to 10, scored on the next play. It seemed like things kind of snowballed.
Well, some things snowballed, but the thing to think about is we had some key guys, some seniors and some other kids that had experience didn't play. We had about 4 or 5 players that had experience. They didn't play. That made a big difference. That's a couple of touchdowns right there. And, were they ready if they'd have been playing? I'm going to gamble a little bit, say they might have been. But at the end of the day, we got to fix that. And, momentum, and when it comes our way, we got to take advantage. We got to take advantage of what teams give us. And we're still not doing that. We drop balls. We had some throws that wasn't quite there. Poor tackling. Fundamentals. And that's what, when you talk about teams like Willing Central and place kids like that, I mean, from what I know, well coached, for discipline, fundamentally same. That'll beat you every time.
Do you feel like you gained it? Did you get anything positive from tonight's game? I guess just to be able to get out and play in this climate right now is really, that's a plus.
That's a plus to get out in this climate. The other thing is, we didn't have a scrimmage. Again, didn't know where personnel should be. And this was almost like our first scrimmage. We come back with this, and I mean, it's like the first game of the season, and you haven't had anything that you could see, feast on other than I have some kids coming back, and hopefully that they will step it up as opposed to last year. But again, this first game, you're gonna have mistakes. That's any team, professional team, whatever. You're gonna have first game, jitters, first game mistakes. Just not gonna do things right the first game. Now we hope that we learn, some of the kids learn from this and want to correct the mistakes. Determination, passion for your team, protect your team, protect your house. If those guys don't get that, if they don't change that, we won't be successful. But we got all the talent in the world.
Did you come away, you think, impressed with the offensive line or the defensive line for Westside? They sort of controlled things. You really never were able to get into a rhythm.
Well, again, we had some guys that.
Is that where the personnel was missing? Yeah,
personnel was missing, yeah, exactly. Never played there, and then some other positions too. I mean, first time there and driving the car, and sometimes you got to play on heart. You can't teach heart.
That.
I mean, you got to get that from somewhere else. I don't know if any coach know how to teach heart. I want to get it. I want to sit down and talk with him.
All right. Hey, Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck the rest
thanks
of the
a lot. Okay, all right.